Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Vieira. Ibrahimovic running with the ball. Bellingham. Rijkaard. That has not gone well. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Quickly taken. Oh, what a ball! Rijkaard. And it's Pepe. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Maldini. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini. Ball driven, he rises! Oh, it rattles the bar! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Haaland. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bale. Tries to cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Distributed tidily. Cross to the back post. Climbs up big! Oh, it's hit the post! So we're still where we started right now. Bellingham. He's away! Thuram. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shot a goal! Goal! Spain! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Piqué, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A probing pass. Now it's Haaland. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira. Out for a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Bale. Oh, nice touch. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Cross from Maldini.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. Van der Sar clears it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hullet. Vardiol is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Rijkaard. And Pepe. And it's Bale. Rijkaard. And it's Ferdinand. For Ferdinand. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That pass isn't the best. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. It is a corner, good chance. This their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. Ball is over the line. Bale receives it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety. Maldini swings it across. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Thuram. Ibrahimovic. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Thuram. Knocks it out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, terrible pass. And a shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A header! It's hit the upright. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's having a shot! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance!
何本ポスト当ててんだ、バカ。
Thuram duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 30. Bale. Numero 10. Lasciano in campo.
And it's made its way to him. Crossed into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, easy pickings there.
Il numero 22. Kaká. Attenzione, un cambio.
That has found him in acres of space. And he's taking no chances there. Kaká. And here's Nedved. Eto'o charging forward, the ball at his feet. Eto'o steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Osimhen. Vardiol. Played out towards the right wing. Flings in across. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. And they win it back again. That is ended up in no man's land. Vardiol goes on a run down the left wing. Now, can they get him away?
なんでそのパス流れんだよ。
This looks promising. Piqué takes control of it and he's on the move.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking for options for movement. In towards the... He gets big! Oh, it needed better placement.
I thought it was a
全然
really
ヘディン
good
グ入んね
break.
Oh, terrible mistake. Great chance! It's in! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Kaka. Maldini. Nedved. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Eto'o. Pass somewhat off target. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. That has not gone well. Can he finish? Bullett's constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Eto'o. Played out to the right. Vardiol. Vardiol goes on a charge down the left. Gets into some space. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
All right.
And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of
Zenbu
champs
Chico.
and chumps. The winners were
So
so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you...
DB3 でしょ。こんなんでデビューしたの、こいつ。安っ。クソすぎる、マジで。するとこうか。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement
さっきまで
already
FC やっ
palpable.
てたから、あれや。
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ah, the unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you...
Decent chance! It's their first effort on goal.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bale plays it short, crosses it in. He's got
Bir şey. Akira
Talk
Kola.
about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Chance! And yes, it's there!
Doğru mu hayvansız mı? Doğru mu hayvansız tabii değil mi?
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Bellingham picks it up out wide. Bellingham with the delivery. And out it comes again. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Now it's Bellingham. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Face to face. And the finish!
Nice, Maliki.
Bale plays it long. And it's Wirtz. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank. Koller looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Cruyff. Oh, super ball. Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Wirtz. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Koller. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement.
Oh,
that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Bale. That is a great pick out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
저거 유비가
Nicely spread. And he's in on goal. In by... Oh,
Yoshai.
He scores! Into the lead once more. A really thumping header. absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been slung wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Yep.
Alexander-Arnold. So, what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Bergomi. Now that looks a decent ball. The ball swung. Bullish header! In he goes again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, that's a very decent... Can he finish? It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
オールマイワンツーしかできないんだ、
Since
この
going
人
a
は。
goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Once. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Urawa Reds get the ball rolling in the second half. And it's Wirtz. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Oh!
He's a sharp little ball here. Wirtz. Cruyff. And
Nani?
ball again. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! It's loose, this time surely! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He watched it all the way. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hullet. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Up he goes!
Nice.
He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Knocks it out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. And this is Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale calmly anticipates. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Hullet.
ガラ空きだぜ。
It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Elects to cross. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Haaland. Pushing him. Marks kombinasyon. 네, 노비노짱.
Sostituzione di giocatori.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Ball driven towards the far post.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's McTominay. He's picked his way through. Pings in and a shot!
Oh shit.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
corner.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And he can clear it away. Piqué. Pepe. Played back in. Hernus cuts it out. Rodri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
ワンツーしかできないね、この人。
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. And it's McTominay. Tries to play it through. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Ferdinand. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press.
ワンツーで。
Now there is
ほら、ワンツーしかできない。
Oh, it's hit the post.
ゴール前ワンツーしかできない。
Hernus.
ワンツーで。
Oh, super find.
読んでる、読んでる。
That's well seen too. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either
ここだ
team.
ね。
This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
もうワンツーでしょ。
Platini.
ほら。ね
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Short changes him with that pass. And he's gone backward here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well read, nice interception. Oh, what a mistake!
バカ
He might be in here! And a chance!
あぶね。
Just not quite happening for him just now. Oh, they're just... And that is that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps.
なんかマッチングがおかしくねえか。俺さ、12万位なのになんでこんなやつとマッチングしたの？ほら、また3万6千円。何マッチングおかしくねこれ。かそってんのか。
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Threads one in. Pullets in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Nedved. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Back they go. Back into the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Platini. Out of play for a goal kick.
ドリブルゾーンや。チビあそこ。ベルゴミは落ちるちゃん。
Bale. Can he get it through? Ibrahimovic gets into a good position. He's found a way past.
そこだね。
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because
He
Hey.
rises!
ナイス。
It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
ゴール前ワンツーを
The two
しかできない
sides
とさ、
separated
やめ
by
た
the
方がいいよ。
game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? Nedved. Nedved crosses.
メドベド、ちゃんと出
It's
せや。
claimed by the keeper. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Flashes a big header!
うわ、惜しい。
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Gattuso. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He has found the way
持って
through.
るしよ。
There's the
やる
defense.
それ。
And yes, it's there! They have done it! They
す
have
る
their
ってお前、
equaliser!
そういうのやめてくれ
I
よ、本
always
当
thought
に
they
よ
had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
なんだよ、これ。
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot!
それは入らんわ。
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
ほんとクソゲー。マジで。
Pedro Neto goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. And it's Pepe. And Piqué. Ferdinand is very much of the nonchalant pass school of defending. Suarez is onto this. Goes for a shot! There it is! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Can he latch on to this? Bale picks it up out wide. He is through here. And this is Hullet. It's a searching pass.
無理だったんだ、
Piqué
チビに。
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Gattuso. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Hullet. Ambitious ball here. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football.
出る、普通に
It's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gattuso.
1-2 でしょ。
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts.
1-2しかできないんだから。
Gattuso looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Neto. Maldini. He's looking wide. So it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now the delivery. Pullet is there, and in he goes again! Neither of these two want to come off second best. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down.
無理だった、スアレスに出したって。
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bergomi. Oh, it's a
無
promising
理だ
build-up.
って、
There's
チビのスアレ
plenty
ス出した
of
っ
really
て。
nice passing. Searching pass he's played there.
何してんだよ。
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Suarez.
Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there.
Coming on the field.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ibrahimovic. Number 24, Isak.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Beckham. Substitution.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Crosses it in here. Ibrahimovic! Vieira. Guardiola. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Guardiola finds himself offside. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Vieira. And it's Maldini. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Gattuso. And this is... There's the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pepe. Haaland. Vardiol picks it up now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's the chance to counter. Gattuso. Spread it left. He's got away. There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bit too much weight on the pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Bergomi. Swung over. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
TV したの？マッチングがさ、おかしいって。これ順位なんでそんな上位のやつをマッチングするんだよ。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Valverde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! Oh, and another try! There it is!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bale threads one in. Haaland is in a really good position out wide. That's a decent clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sends it crossfield. De Jong. And Araujo. Great vision. And it's Lam. He's got away. In towards the back stick. Nice interception, well timed.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Lam clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice looking ball. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. Valverde.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Nicely aimed pass. Havertz is herring after that one. He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? De Jong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. Nesta. Bergomi looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Bergomi. Alexander-Arnold. He was under real pressure there. Alexander-Arnold, he gets big! That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Tries from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pull it. And they win it back again. Can he get it through? Havertz receives it in a wide position. Goes down, but nothing given. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Haaland. And it's Bale. It's a good run down the left-hand side. An instinctive delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Alexander-Arnold. He can run onto that. De Jong has it in a wide position.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute miss.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Lahm. Swung over. Vieira. And that has put paid to that. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Osimhen. Ferdinand tries to pass it through. Crosses it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defense and keeper.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's good running with the ball. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bale. Looking for a runner. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nesta. Driven forward. Now he's off and running. De Jong. Played out towards the right wing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Deep cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
He's picked his way through, and he whips it.
快
Terrific
这样的去。
They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager
Super
called on him,
sub.
he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's managed to get free. And this is Nedved. Here comes the cross. And he's quick to get it clear again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander, a header!
めとけ、マルディーニ。
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be
ここ
dealt
石
with at
外すのは
source.
何なのこのゲーム。ありえんくない
Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go.
Great chance! A spawn
Yeah.
He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Nedved. Spread neatly.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Van der Sar.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And Pepe. Those looking wide. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. It's a promising position. And he's managed to get
はい、終わ
rid.
り。
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What you...
よっしゃー。じゃあ今日はここまでにします。 りがとうございました。